Sorry. Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm here, I promise, I promise. Let me... just, Hi! Why? Um... Darn, hang on. Yippee! Hi, I'm good, Timmy. Let me... I'm sorry I'm taking just an extra moment. Golly golly. Okay, so... I'm trying to get my model up and running. By the way, we have poor music here, and I actually will be leaving this on, so I might as well go like that. Poor music is really great. I'm trying to see, whoops. Whoops. If... there we go. Now, this... Okay, hang on. Golly. So, this is the older version of the tracker, right? And, I'm seeing if... Because look, the leaning is working here. And, I'm wondering if I just... Is that... Okay, let's see. Okay. Um... so... Whoops. I need to just modify these. This version... You paint your nails today? That's wonderful news. Let's see it. Let's see. So... There we go. So that should be good. And this version of the tracker... This version of the tracker does better at saving things. I do think I need to actually... Hang on. Turn down the... Should send a pic in the server. Oh, yeah. Bleh. Let me see. Emotion tracking options. Oh, hi, Seal. Seal. Whoops. That's... I think 60% is good for those. Hang on. sorry, this is just taking 1 second. Okay, I will live with this. Okay, I kinda have to. Sorry, poor music, yes, you're all wonderful and here and awesome. Yay. So, let's do some art. I have little treats, by the way. Wonderful news, wonderful news. You're absolutely incorrect, Timmy. 0% cute. Let's see. I don't remember what... What? Timmy, that is mean to me to say, you know. That is insulting, and you should not say that. Just... We are going to... Here, we're going to open here. Timmy, that's incorrect. You shouldn't tell lies. So what I want to do is save as, and we will... Small? No, I'm bigger than you. I'm Bigsy Wigsy. Did you not see the rhyme I so graciously wrote for you and Callie? I worked very hard on that, you know. Spent all of like 15 seconds thinking that. No, I didn't work hard? How dare you. What was I about to do? That's right, I was going to open up the suggestions channel. And we should look up emotes. Okie dokie. So it looks like the first one we want is a head pats. Okie dokie. And we can delete all these layers, pretty much. Maybe actually I will want... Which one? Where's that line art from? Oh, it's all over the place, huh? Gotcha. Oh well. I'll just have to have pictures of it. Because I've gone for a tiny bit of a style, you see, with these. You like that rhyme? Thank you, Callie. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I will... Thank you, Timmy. Yeah. I'm gonna probably, in fact... So I will merge all of these. Right? And then what I'll do is I will shrink it down. Make it eensy beensy. And then I will make sure I have my drawing tablet out. Now my computer's a little strange, and it likes to do this thing where it by default... How do you feel today? I'm feeling pretty good. I have little treats, did you hear? There are little berry-shaped and flavored gummies. And I got them, from the store when I was out bringing my sibling to work. And I just have some little treats, and it is very nice to me. As I was saying, though... Oh my. The bot's still working, that's good. My tablet is a little weird. My computer's a little... not cute at all, Tammy, you silly. But my computer likes to map the tablet to the both monitors. Well, they're normal treats, actually. So very normal and a half. It likes to map to both monitors, which means that, like, the left side of the tablet is the very left side of this monitor, but the right side of this tablet is the very right side of my other monitor. Which isn't great. That's not what I want. So I've set up a little macro command called map tablet to HDMI 1. And all that does is it says, hey, input handler, make sure that the area of this tablet is confined to this monitor. It works wonderfully. So, we've got to think up a head pats emote. We've got to get, it would be nice if the style was mostly consistent. You know? But that's a big ask. I'm trying to do it facing the other direction, possibly. I want to switch to drawing tablets, yours has to move between screens, and which it did. I think it's mostly my computer that does it. You should be able to find a way to edit. You should be able to find a way to edit the settings of your tablet, and then you can probably make it so that it will move between the screens. I need to be careful about widening my eyes too much, like I do when I'm interested in something, because that is my scared expression. Hang on. I'm brilliant. So, never mind. I need to think on that more, but it's possible that if I switch around the order in which the expressions are assigned in Unity, I might be able to change, like, I would basically be changing which expression activates them, right? And it'd be nice to possibly unmap the surprised expression, because it being activated automatically isn't so useful because I tend to widen my eyes a lot, which isn't exactly how I want it to be. It's very good if we're doing like Five Nights at Freddy's or something. I've done that once and probably won't again, but what was I up to? I was doing something. Okay, let's try. So obviously we need to have the ears. My. We actually do want it to be a bit more like that, I think. That probably won't become visible in the end. You're hugging me very much? Well, I'm hugging you very much, so there. Then... Oh golly, I feel like I'm doing this all wrong. I'm gonna cheat. I am going to be cheating, in fact. So we're going to... turn off all these things. Leave that. Wife hugs. You're so silly. It's because I'm not good at art, is the thing, you know? I've done this well the one time and I just want to copy it forever. Because I absolutely cannot do it properly again. Here. Then I'm going to... we're gonna select this layer, transform mirror horizontally. Okay, so it doesn't look as good from this side. That's fine, it's meant it to be a little bit rushed. But what I'm planning for this is to maybe go like this. You're arranging your runes like a Zen person does. Yeah, good luck. No, it holds up mostly. But, let's see. What is a head pat emote supposed to look like? So obviously we need the ears. I need a new layer as well. I think I will just be deleting all the other... Well, not necessarily all the other layers. Because we want those for color picking. Not this one. We're gonna color pick from these ones. So that will be fine. And then all the rest of this can go. Okay, and then I'll get a new layer. Okay? And then we can hide these. Okay. So... let's see. So I'm thinking we get some love hearts for eyes. And then bye-bye. Golly. With the little teeth. Bye-bye. So if we hide that now. Okie dokie. Probably going to redraw this one. So that matches better. Alright. Then I'm thinking... You put trans stickers all over your water bottle? Absolutely! There's no situation in which you should ever avoid doing that, that's for sure. And Mim's forehead? No, I need that forehead. It's important. I lied a little bit. It's not super important. But... still probably not the best spot for those stickers, right? You don't want them to be put somewhere they'll come off or anything, right? That's where you're noggin. What do you mean, lack thereof? I have so much smarts, I promise. Humph. You know what I mean. Grrr. I'm probably the most smarts one in this room. Well, okay, that's... It depends on what you count for the room. You're evil? Aww. Cute. I'm thinking it would be kind of fun to make a... doing the... little... sort of hand paw kind of thing here. Oh, hello, short keyboard. Hang on, let me... do this. Layer, transform, mirror horizontally. My favorite. Okie dokie. Back down here. You already love it? Thank you! This is why I have to copy how it... Golly, I need to just lower the sensitivity, I think. Because, I'm activating the fear by accident too much. Which is not something I really want to be doing. I think down to 70%. Hi, Timmy. Hope you're doing well today. Then, the style is going to shift a bit now and then, and I hope it's not super noticeable. It probably won't be, right? And then we probably go, Oh, whoopsies. How's that look? Not great. Let's undo a little. And I do, let's see. Okie dokie. This is a little bit more promising now, I think. Let me actually... go like this. Don't you just love this? It makes everything easy squeezy. Okay, it doesn't quite line up as I'd like it to, but you know what? It wouldn't hurt anyone. Y'all know that song? It's a sea shanty, I think. Something along those lines. I think it's called A Drop of Nelson's Blood Wouldn't Do Us Any Harm. It's a very silly one. Is dress time? Oh, wonderful! Everybody loves dress time, of course. You like sea shanties? Wonderful news. Let's see. I can't have a tangent there. Hello, Immortal. Any nautical stuff is really cool. You're so correct, Turkey. I'll probably want to, do a second iteration of this line art sooner than later. And, probably about there anyways. It would go like that. Probably has a fantasy of living by the ocean, taking a sailboat on out into the sea. Turkey. Oh, you hit 100 subs? Sorry, I'm like catching up in reverse order. Sharky, you would look so pretty by the sea. I'm going to be so honest with you. It would be so cute of you to be by the sea. Promise. That's good. Oh, sit-ups, huh? Okay, I can do sit-ups. Didn't expect that, huh? Little treat for me, though. Maybe we should live by the ocean? It depends on where all the friends are. I don't want to be... I mean, obviously I'd have you so I wouldn't be alone, but... Still. Eagle beagle, indeed. No, that's odd. I mean, the way it does that. Ollie. And the physics are so strange. So very strange. I put it here-ish. How's that? And if I sit myself down? Okay. I'm gonna do 20 sit-ups real quick. Depends on how something works. I can't, that would be Nito Burrito. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. 20 sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eh. 11, 12, 13, 14. Golly. Golly. 15, 16, 17, 18. Golly. 19, 20. My. I did it. I am not good at much. My goodness. I need to sip my water. We're going to bing, bing, wee. And we're back. Heh. Ah. Where was I? Let's see. Oh my. My silly little tablet went and got unbound. I think it disconnected briefly. This wire is old. So hang on. If I need to... Bleh. So I need to make sure that the lines I draw imply a waist here-ish, right? Except... Well, actually, I think like this is correct. Let's see, we go across like this. Yeah, there's a bunch of lines, so it doesn't matter if I get the number right. Okay, now if I hide this, and then I can draw a tail, because of course I need one. It's shrimply normal. So, canonically the tail is, I mean, just about up to my head. Can I see it in here? No, it's back there somewhere. So, probably... Here, we've got two. Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to find... Because obviously, Cats don't exactly wag their tails the same as dogs do. Here, let's see. It looks like, from what I read there, cats can wag their tails when they're happy sometimes. We're gonna see if I can find a good example, so I can sort of see how I should draw these. Tricky. Maybe I give up on that, and, so we go... Hmm. Hmm. I'm no good at drawing tails. Dolly, it's a little treat for me. Golly, I guess I just need the stabilizer, huh? I'll go over it again once I have a better idea of the shape I want. Then none, and then... Fun fact, rubber bands can get stale. Oh, interesting. I guess since they come from, like, natural places, it makes sense. But it's not something you really expect, right? So, maybe I, do like this to indicate, like, a bit of emotion. They'll break super easily the more scale they get. Hey, that's neat! That doesn't bode very well for Luffy as he gets older, though. My. You draw so cute. I looked up So how I got this design was I looked up sort of a chibi style, then said, okay, this one looks kind of like what I'm after, and then I like had it on the other monitor as I drew the first one of these, you know? I don't know if that's cheating or not. But basically now, because this is the head pats one, we actually need a hand performing said pats, right? So it would be like that-ish. But then remove that. Well, actually, I don't even really need to change that. I like that just the way it is, pretty much. Maybe a little more like that? Other way around? Yeah, other way around. But not by much. Just because the angle it's being viewed from. Alright, so that'd be that. And then I'm gonna... Here, we'll add this. Then... we'll add this here. So we can start erasing some of these extra bits. So we can get an idea of how it would look a little more complete. Okay, so over here obviously we need some motion as well, right? Here, let's see. No, that looks like an impact. No, yeah, let me see about... This is it. You think it's cute? I don't know. We'll see if it turns out. It seems like it's going well, at least that's good. Here. Let me see. Kind of looks like a lot of people draw them with like little bits there, you know, kind of like this. I'd kind of like to imply emotion that way. We can do a little of this. How would I... I guess that works. I probably... Oh, golly, I didn't realize that was all in the same layer. I want to do this one a little lower. So that it doesn't quite intersect it the same way. Can't find your drawing pad? Oh no! Then, speaking of... Hang on. Where'd that layer go? There. What? I see. I'm like really unsmart. I drew a line, then spent like several seconds trying to figure out what layer it was on. That just showed that it was a bad line, though. I have to draw it a little more like that, but still curved, I hope? Yeah. Okay. I like it. It works. So now, what I want to do is, group them. Lower the opacity. Then do it again, but a little bit cleaner, you know? I do like the sharp-ish edge on these sleeves there. So I will keep it. I wonder. Yeah, okay. I'll curve it down there as an experiment. Then we can do the same up here. Oh darn. I didn't draw this side from this angle to begin with, so maybe if I mirror image horizontally, it'll make it easier. Because maybe I just need practice the other way though. Who knows? Or maybe doesn't seem too hard anyway. It's essentially to go let's see. This might take a little bit to get, but I like this to be one smooth curve, you know? Kinda like that. A little bit looser. That works, I think. Yeah, cool. Oh, did I get that on the first try? I sure did. Lucky me. Now, these ones I actually want a new layer for because I don't feel I did them justice the first time. They're very uneven and everything. And we can kind of just carry on. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. So maybe Maybe like this. So on your giant pad, it was in your box. You had moved and didn't think it was in. You know what? That is so fair. Happen many such cases, you know. Yeah, that doesn't look good. How did the old one look? Gotcha, so that old one was symmetrical, huh? That ain't happening for me, unfortunately. There we go. I feel like it actually should be a little higher up that this goes across. Maybe not quite so high, but split the difference perhaps. Then we go across to like that. Okie dokie. Be okay. I think that maybe, oops, right up here ain't quite right. Over there it looks fine, but over here it does not. We don't want that to curve. Maybe I cheat a little bit and just pretend we can't see it from there. And then we can have this go straight down pretty much. Okay, that looks perfect. No, I think that this ought to work. Okay. Then... oh golly, you know what? Aww! Cute! So cute at me. Hang on. Aww. I think... hang on. Oh yeah, what do you know? Can't wait till I have that. So... fun fact that I only just now realized. I'm not smart. No, not even a little. Oh my. Sideways? Not quite. So I'm actually, the model's supposed to have a ribbon in the back, or a big old bow, right? And I just plain old forgot to do that. So, well, I'm gonna feel bad about that approximately forever. It's not something I want to fix today. What? Hang on. Like one more layer for these, I suppose. So we will... go to that one, Kinda like that, maybe? Cool. Allow me... Go like that, perhaps? Alright. Then... New layer. This part I do think I will want the stabilizer for, because... It's a little hard to draw tails. Redeem idea, left mirror the screen so you're on the left. Okay. Sure. I prefer the little hook shape. Almost. That could be fun, yeah. Okie dokie. You find a scientific calculator that you need for mech, but bad news, it's covered in fatty acid. Yeah, that does not sound like the best state for a calculator to be in, to be fully honest. No, golly. Okay, good. Okay. I think stabilizer is the right move here. I really like the way it was, like, exactly, pretty much. I just want it to be a little cleaner. Not quite. Okie dokie. Like that. Or not quite, hang on. There we go. Yeah, that is what Cali studies, actually. I've seen their projects. They've got, like... whatchamacallit? Power Rangers Mechazord in one room, and Voltron in another. I don't know enough mech things, unfortunately, to make more jokes, but... Looking good. You can see the spaghetti board. Yeah, I remember. Very neat. Oh no! I accidentally rested my wrist on the wire a little too much. So that I had to remap it there. Silly, silly. Let me add a new layer. Maybe, actually. Hang on. If I hide this, do I like that more or less? I do like that less in fact. Oh, but wait. What about now? I like it well enough. I think that is passing grade. Ooh, but now this looks weird. Never mind. Cancelled. Callie, are you gonna be one of the people who makes the red LEDs for robots so that you know when they've turned evil? Yeah? Awesome. Highly respectable job. I'm sure it's constantly in demand. And now this is doable? Because if I rotate it just so, I'm happy. Cat just tried drinking battery acid vinegar. My. Ask if it was worth it. I want to know. So now, yeah. Okie dokie. I'm actually so proud of myself for that right there. Y'all see that? That's, like, correct and stuff. Can't believe I remembered that. I'm proud of myself for that. Now, if I hide this... I do, in fact, think that for when I need a new layer for the motion marks. So now, how about that? Not exactly. Let's see. I don't really know. But what if... Aww. Cute, cute, cute behavior. Silly, silly. So let's see. We are... You're so cute. Oh, I guess. That might be a little, like, flattened like that. Hang on. What if... I... Head pets for me? Did it not work? No, no! Hang on. Did y'all... Did I miss it? It did? Oh, okay. Whew. You were too slow. Yeah, I'm very imperceptive, I'm sorry. I appreciate it, though. My. It looks like... Hang on. Whoops. Looks to me... that ought to move a little... Here. It ought to move a little upwards. Like there-ish. Hee. There we go. Okay, and now, for this... we're going to want layer, transform mirror horizontally. Maybe not, hang on. Alright, that seems good. To indicate that it's kind of flattened a little. These will go, I think. Let me look up something like this. Okay. Let's see. That any good? Because that's more like trembling. Try like that. Yeah, let's see. I might be doing too much at that point, though. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I should just bring this over here, huh? I'm trying to see, because I would like to... What were the table contents again? Matching screen tones. Grr. So what I think is, I get rid of this. Because if I do this, it looks like an impact, right? But we don't want that. We want it to be like, this part here is, like scratching, you know? And if you think about it, that makes your fingers go like, make a peak and then flatten back out. So I'm trying to figure out how that's meant to be represented through just like a couple little lines, right? Maybe if I look up like an inchworm for an example. Let's see. No, I don't know. Where? Oh, it's about time for our first break, though. So I will be right back. Hopefully with an answer. Thank you, Timmy. I did drink water. I did not, in fact, find what I was looking for, unfortunately. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me try something. I think I saw one that might work. Almost, I think. Whoops, I accidentally selected a color. It goes. Golly, it's tricky. Let's see. I'm gonna be so honest, it seems like everyone's always just been drawing them without any motion lines at all. Right? Which is a little absurd to me. Most correct seems to be like this, right? In my head. Because that's like the feeling of scratching something. But it doesn't seem quite right, you know? I don't know. Oh, she did zigzags over the fingers. Or add them after. Zigzags over the fingers like that. Or... No. I don't quite get it, I think. That looks like a meteor. Like a zigzag going long left and right and short up and down. No, I don't understand that at all. So, long left and right, and short up and down. So like that, right? The thing is though that it's gotta still like evoke the feeling of movement while still also giving the impression of scratching, you know? I think the best we're gonna get is like this, you know? To imply a little bit of motion like that. Or maybe more like this. Something like that, maybe. I hide this down here. Where was it? There. I mean, I guess that works. It definitely does get the main idea. That looks good? You think so? It pretty much gets the idea across of it moving side to side and forward and back. So I guess I'm happy with it. Oh well. Let me make a new layer for these hard eyes. Because wouldn't it be nice if they were oh so perfect? No, it would not. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. That works for me, I think. So now I'm gonna color pick from here for skin tone. Leaning away from my head pats. No, I promise not so. uh, You did? I did? My. I didn't even notice. When did you last redeem head pats? I must have missed something. Also, question for y'all. Do you think it is a worthwhile thing to try and add the freckles onto this? Because it's eensy beansy, right? And it's not important. And adding the freckles would mean I'd have to go to the other ones and change them. You think yes? If that's what was redeemed when you went on break? Oh, well, that does make it a little trickier. But okay, I'll try. Yeah. I'm gonna have to fix the other ones, basically. You did after? Oh, okay. I don't know things. I just work here. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to. Goldfish. Exactly. Oops. Yeah. That's why I made that emote, that goldfish emote. Because I forget things so very, very often. Alright, so, freckles, huh? I'm not so good at drawing them. How do y'all want them drawn? Is something like this acceptable as an alternative to, like, well-drawn freckles? Or do you want me to draw, like, the splotches and stuff? And yeah, okay. So we'll see if we like that once the drawing's done. Yeah. Oh, whoops, I will need a new layer. That looks real good. Thank you. Hang on. Yeah, okay. You know what, let me actually just do the main thing first, and then I'll do the shading, like a normal person might. Ba 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 ba. Yippee! I'm having a nice night. I have my little treats. I have my nice friends on stream. Not cute, Timmy. Okie dokie. Now let's do some shaderating. Ah, ba ba. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Oh, let me put that back. tail is obviously always the most fun to color in, I think. Because it's so round. So most of it just works out. You know? And then, of course, ears. If I move the order of the layers, I can put this in the back, which means I can just color underneath. It's all good. Oh no! Weep weep. Wonderful. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Let's put this one a little below as well. Because cheating is great. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm gonna not worry so much about spilling over onto other things right now, because what I can do is just put the next layer above this one. And then it won't even matter, because it'll all be washed out. There we go, and then we're gonna want your white. Whee! I will, in fact, be fixing that part, don't worry. Ba-ba. Oh no! Oh no, oh no. My bad. I completely forgot. In fact, what I can even do is start like this. And what I can do is entirely just like put a second one above that. And then, oh, hang on. It's on eraser mode. But yeah, I can just go ahead and draw it out now. And my foot is slightly falling asleep because I'm sitting a little bit cross-legged, but is fine. And then we will get, uh-oh. Yeah, we need that kind of thing. Uh-huh. Okie dokie, almost there. Just a couple of thingies. First off, let's do those hearts. We'll make them a very hot pink. Why not red, you're asking? Well, quite shrimply. I like... And isn't this just such a nicer color? Okie dokie. And what I'm gonna want is to go to around... I think actually here. So all like this. We can do a slightly darker one for this cross-section area. And then, lastly but not leastly, and add some shading right around this. Ta-da! What do you think? Cute? Maybe. So, if I wanted to, I would probably... I'm probably gonna center it a little. Ah! Missed a couple layers there. Yeah, we'll center it a little more. Okay, so... right now... grab this darker one. We're gonna want to grab the golly and add some of our quote-unquote freckles. Looks lovely, yeah. Okay. I didn't mean to make that on the PNG. Hang on. Oh, I got KRA is the one we wanted. Okay. And then... the third one was the bite. Here we go. I worry that it's a terrible solution to the freckles problem, but I mean, it doesn't look entirely bad. You know? Oh, and that's the PNG again. It's cute. Okay, if you say so. I'm trusting you guys on this. Because I'm a little uncertain. Heart.kra again. Looks like blush. Well, I guess I'll live with that. Okay, so these are the three, right? Three that I needed to mess with. Hang on. Yeah, I believe so. Awesome. Okay, so we'll export this as a PNG. As heart 2 specifically. Okay, then this we will export PNG golly 2 to be specific. Then this, we make sure we turn off the background. Then we export it and hit that stop PNG. Okay. Now let's go over to Twitch to the emote section. Because now... that looks good, thank you! We're going to want head pats. Alright, and then attribute it to myself. More emotes is always good. It sure is. And then, this one, we're going to have to remove some slot. We can actually delete it from the library, just in case we start running out of things, right? Running out of space for stuff. Then we'll delete this from the library too. So we can put here, whoops. I can't click and drag, but we can do this to follower. Or not, oh well. We can go here and we can upload Golly to Golly. And we can, oh wait, hang on. We need to make sure it's attributed to myself, because I'm proud of it. And yes. Then, last but not least, we upload art to. Love Gnome, I think I will call it. Maybe, hang on. Lowercase. Lowercase things tend to, oh wait, it automatically uppercase. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. So, we can, oh, we also want to attribute that to myself. And maybe we put it in follower. No? Okay. And what if I refreshed? Maybe then it would let me. Maybe then I would be permitted. There we go. Then I think I'm gonna make the Fergore gonna be somewhere else probably, and then we can put the Love Gnome in follower. Okay. Then probably this one is what goes, because it is the least, you know. Speaking of ones that can go, I can always re-upload stuff if I need, but once I'm never using, I might as well remove from the server, right? The Twitch servers. Okie dokie. Then, I think I'm gonna put the uniform there on the tier 1. And then I will, I don't know. I guess I will put the Fergore emote at tier 3. Because I might as well. Oh, that's a different thing from 4 music. We might as well put that over. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that for a second, because we had other emotes we wanted to make. And, oh, I also might as well go to server settings around here, and then can remove this and this, and then we can put this as head pats, yes. Then we go Golly 2. Head pats, Golly, and last one was the heart, right? Right. And yeah. Okay, so that's those. Then... So, the other one that was... Well, hang on. So, if I have to choose, because I might not get to both tonight, would we rather that I do a, nodding emoji or a shrimply emoji? If I have to choose. Here, let me remove that from there and that from there. Then I can put head pats as tier 1. Nodding may be easier. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, just in case I do have time, I'm gonna do both of them as the free ones. Alright. And we can close those. I do really like how this wound up being, I think. I think that this hand especially, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of that, how that turned out. Let's see. I was thinking you could model it after the Discord nod emoji. Yeah, okay. I can definitely do that. Then what I'll probably want to do is but it's your head. You think it's one of your favorites? I'm really glad then. It should be available to you guys right now. Oh wait, no, I did make it a tier 1 thing, didn't I? Yeah, whoopsies. I'll have to think on that a bit. It is really good, I'm glad you think so. And I am going to, merge all, whoops. Oh, I can, that. So what I can do is basically have all the same colors here. You silly. Hang on. If it's like the Discord nodding one, then... Oh, hang on. That'll be good enough. Okay. You're dying for the toofies. I'm glad. Did I forget to make them colored properly? Hang on. Okay, so I did forget to color them properly, but it doesn't matter, right? Nobody cares, really. I'm exploding on the inside, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, I do need to actually scale that down a little. Because of the hair and ears and stuff. Uh-huh. Hang on, let's just turn this back on. Okay, hang on. This is gonna take a little bit of creativity on my part, unfortunately. It's not, you can finally talk like I'm supposed to. Well, you're creative. Aw. Glad you think so. We'll see what ends up happening, huh? I know, so aw. Let me make that a bit longer. I actually really need to do that. I have an eensy beensy amount of an idea. Whoops. Let me move this a little downwards. Allow me to get this. Whoops. Firstly, what? Oh no, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh well. Allow me to also okie dokie. We're going to, I guess might as well just merge them together. Lower the opacity. Hang on. Get my stabilizer out. Works for me. Whoops. Okay. Whoops. Not quite. I was hoping that I'd be able to do things a little silly. Small. No, I'm Bigsy Wigsy. Alright, we're just gonna do like this, because that'll make it easier. Oh, whoopsies. When I get to the part that's not symmetrical, I turn off the symmetry, you see. That's what the smart mim would do. Get rotated. Uh-huh. I'm jealous of your computer screen because of how much it gets to stare. It does. Silly, you silly. That's a silly. You not allowed. You are banned from saying that. No, you do not. I can easily cover the camera, and you can't see a gosh darn thing. I'm the winner, and you are not. I'm in your walls. Why do you need to cover the camera? Because you are cheating. You are doing illegal things. You can see everything. Here, nobody even a little believes you though, Timmy. I apologize. Alright, what do we think? If I were to move this up slightly, then I could go and I should add a new layer for this. Maybe a little 3 at the bottom. Maybe like that. Or maybe maybe I think this. Lines indicate action, I think keep them. Yeah. I know they indicate action, that's why I put them there. I do like how it goes underneath the thing there, though. I like that part, so I'm doing it like that. Wow. Whee! Yippee! Did it without prompting? Sweet girl, I started doing it without prompting. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I need prompting? Oh, okay. Silly girl. Silly cute girl. Silly, lovely, cute, adorable girl. Who is silly and cute. I'm smiling at you, by the way. Yeah. Norval. Hey. Hehehe. Hmm? Hehehe. I'm smiling at you. Awesome. Okay, then what I want is this. Oh no! Missed that little part there. I didn't see that. I moved that by accident. Will anyone notice? Absolutely. It's actually so noticeable. Now that's a lot less noticeable. You're like, isn't moving up and down. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean to say your tail's wagging? That's what I'm hearing. Nuh-uh. I know you sure seem to like when I say that. Okay, works for me. And then... Silly to me. Hee. Always wins is what... Always wins Mim is what they call me. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, how very silly. Alright, let's see. Whoops. Yippee! You're all so silly at me. All the time, you know. Oh golly! I'm such a silly. Ah! Oh golly! You're all just so silly. Ba-ba-ba-ba. You guys, it's 12:30. Gonna go to bed. Yeah. Okay, have a good night. I also should get to bed soon. I have class in the morning. Ba-ba-ba. Sleep well indeed. Maybe not like that. Okie dokie. Then, as high up as I can go. Then, in nice, fun bubble letters, we can go ahead and write. I guess we can just write yes. I was gonna write E, but that maybe might not be understood as well by people, so I'll just write yes. So I can have broader appeal. Hang on. Niche is a little niche. Okie dokie. Make a new layer for this. Writing is so pretty. Well, I did use the tool for that, so it's not really my writing when you think about it. And you wrote it. Not emoji. Don't especially care a ton about these letters. So I'll just make them shrimple. You know? Never mind. That looks worse. Hang on. I care a little. We'll use the bigger one. Baba. Baba, you cutie. You said that cutely? No, I said it normally. Uh-oh. Going to perhaps move this up a little. And move all three of them down below. Eesh. Okie dokie. And then here. Oopsies. Ready? Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Alright. Like like you cutie. Not dot PNG. Save that there. Cool. And here I can go and upload nod. Yes. And it will be, of course, as me. Wow. And then here, what I can do is put head pats back in follower. Maybe it's getting late. I know, Timmy. I'm not doing another emote, that's for sure. Can that be free? Yeah, I made it free. Nice heavy. Yep. Okay, I suppose this one can stay in the tier 1. Is it in? Well, let's see. There we go. I don't know if it looks quite as good on Twitch, but I mean, at least it's kind of neato. With that though, I do think it's about time we raid out. I am going to make sure I add it to Discord as well. Just really quickly before we're gone. And then we'll go emoji and upload not.png. Yes. There we go. Yay! Okay, now I'm gonna send y'all out. Thanks, wife. Of course. I love doing things for y'all. And I'll send you to my thanks for watching. Let's see. Oh, hey. This person's making their own thing. Pretty neato. I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow I don't really know yet. Hopefully Dwarf Fortress, maybe not. We'll see. Bye-bye!